frogs, nigga.
On my wrist is frogs.
This young man right here, man. Let's do it.
Yo, Godspeed, bro.
What's up, King? How you feeling?
I was about to ask you the same thing. I'm alright, man. I'm a little distraught about this whole Nipsey shit, bro, to be honest.
Took a piece of us.
Yeah, man. It's like the culture of today right now. We losing too many, too young. You know what I'm saying? It's like understand that there's an energy of the world right now that's like it tries to pull us down to our lower frequency completely, and it bothers me because we get so caught up in the world and not for people who are spiritual, not being one with God and not understanding that the walk is to be not of the world but with God. So when these things happen, it's because there are the evil that men do is based off of them dwelling in the world. You know what I'm saying? And that's the bullshit that we deal with. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like I was talking to my little brother about this. I was talking to my homeboy AK about this. You know what I'm saying? He's in his hood, bro. You feel me? He's in his hood right now.
Right.
And the fact that he's in his hood, so it's a few things. The first thing is the fact that he, you know, had a very strong entrepreneurial mindset that allowed for him to really build and capitalize on his artistry to a T. And that was something that we were all looking up to, you know what I'm saying? Every time I saw something on Nipsey, it was good, man. I was rooting for this dude. And he had a different mold than what we would normally see on the internet and what we see on TV. It's just a different mold. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like he was cut from the same cloth as us. So, you know what I'm saying? But you knew something was different about him from the way he would come up. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why it's fishy is because this is all around the same time he started to talk about that Dr. Sebi shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right, man. It's very, very tricky, man.
Yeah, it's you know what I'm saying. I saw about that, but
it's almost like too obvious. Almost, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck, bro?
Oh, son.
I'm at a loss for words, man. I'm a man of many words, but at this very moment, I don't know. I can't even focus on that shit. It's just, I don't even understand it. I'm lost.
I know, bro. I know, son.
Lost.
And it's like, it's more difficult because, you know what I'm saying, he's walking as a mirror, you know what I'm saying, a light being really just he's really trying to make difference and do community reform for his hometown, you know what I'm saying? The black man is very what you would say is in danger right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like endangered species 101. I don't know, son.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Needless to say, man, on the up and ups, you know what I'm saying? You're a huge inspiration for all of us, and we thank you for allowing for your platform to reach out to people who support you. And listen, man, like my family's all up in this shit. You know Team Hami?
Team Hami.
Mm-hmm.
In battle rap?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Those are my uncles. Penn, Swave.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Uncle PH.
Right.
Those are all my peoples. So when my Uncle G, he put me on to your artistry, it was about, what was it? It was when you did something with Sway and Uncle Mecca. We did he was talking about Sway in the Morning. We watched the video, and you was just going. He was just going, bro. And that's pure artistry. And it was very inspiring because, like, just of today, when we get into the specifics of being an MC, and how most of the artists of today are just really entertaining and being entertainers, which is dope because they're doing what they love to do and getting paid for it. But the art of MCing is not as pronounced as it once was from the years before. So you know what I'm saying, like.
Okay, smooth.
You good. Just like when we get a chance to express ourselves through the art of rap or through the art of song, you know what I'm saying, and make a difference. When shit like this happens with Nipsey, it all at a halt, because just as you've inspired me, he's inspired others, and it's like these are times where we have to come to a halt and recognize the purpose of our lives and the purpose of why we do what we do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for everyone else that's out there listening who's going through it, just know that we stand with you. Ain't no issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, we recognize that there's danger in the world, and you just have to stay on guard, stay protected. Whatever, man.
Yeah, it's hard to even figure out what to say, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't even know up from down, dog. Like, honestly, this shit is like the most confusing shit. I don't know. I just gotta figure it out. I gotta figure it out from within myself to even know what's going on. I can't deal with the world and their perceptions and their understandings. I know that nobody understands anything.
Mm-hmm.
I got to go within myself and just figure out what's going on. And then I could respectfully respond to the world. I know everybody wants me to say something. They want me to speak on certain things. I just don't know what it is or what to say. So I just got to take my time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, but shit is crazy, cuz.
I'm scared, bro.
It's just like the last thing you can do is be afraid, you know? I mean, at this point, you need to be prepared, not afraid, you know?
Damn right.
Be prepared, man, to just, you know, be prepared to defend yourself, you know? We got to be more proactive as a race, man. We can't be spooked the fuck out. We got to be like, we got to be on guard. We got to be on point, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they took one of our motherfucking leaders.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever did it, whether we did it or they did it, whoever, we lost a crucial part of the mission, and we failed tremendously as a race. And now we got to figure out what we need to do to repair this shit. Because we failed. We didn't protect something. We took something for granted. And this shit is different right here, bro.
Absolutely.
It's different, bro. It's different, bro.
And you know what, man? I just started reading this book, bro. Have you heard of the Four Agreements?
Yeah, I heard of the Four Agreements. I heard of that book. People have mentioned that to me a lot.
Yeah, man. I literally just got started on it because I was going through some spiritual warfare, heavy. Just earlier this month, I started reading it, and it helped me get through it a lot because the first agreement is to be impeccable with your word. And Long story short, being impeccable with your word allows for you to not have to fall into the black magic that we so produce and receive. You know what I'm saying? Black magic is the world. Black magic is the devil. Black magic is whatever else you want to call it. But like when you're impeccable with your word, you are impervious to the black magic that comes. So like if somebody says something crazy or negative to you, whatever, there's something I'm working on. It's on me to receive what they got to say, even if it's positive. You know what I'm saying? It's on me to receive what they got to say, because the second agreement is to say, don't take anything personal, whether good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's hard to not take things personal when it seems like it's a personal attack specific to you, even if it has nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you, dog. How old are you? 26?
23.
23?
Mm-hmm.
That's my lucky number again.
Yeah,
20.
bro.
Damn. Wow. Anyway, let me tell you something, man. You're far too young right now to understand a lot of things, because the way nature works, you have to experience.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you have to realize. Do you know what to realize means?
I could say something, but I want you to tell me what you mean by it.
Okay. Most people think to realize something is to like understand it or comprehend it, right?
Mm-hmm.
To realize something actually means bringing something to life.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's to realize it. It's to bring it into what's real, right? To bring it into reality, realizing something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to realize this experience. In other words, you already know everything, but you haven't realized it, right? It's almost like if I told you, yo, you the one, bro. And you like, you think so? And I'm like, yeah. And then you start to realize you are the one, meaning you start to bring it into actuality.
Mm-hmm.
I say that to say, when we're born, we know all things.
Mm-hmm.
This is a fact. But it takes, nature is the process in which allows us to undergo the steps to realize this experience.
Right. Right.
Thus us living, right?
Right.
So you're young, and you still have to realize a lot of things. But I want you to know something. Black magic, or quote unquote dark magic, it's not as evil as you think.
Oh, that's a whole nother conversation. I'm with you on that.
And I just want you to be able to embrace it, because with the great love comes every single thing that is the basis in which you can differentiate anything from what love is. So you be very careful, because with great hatred also comes great love.
Absolutely.
Because no one can fixate on you so much to despise you so much to not care, and still investing that energy and time into you. So it's very subjective, this world we live in. And I don't want you to just be thinking like, yo, this black magic, this worldly, it's evil. Because even in the same doctrine, and I'm not Christian, you're right, but I understand the doctrine. Even in the same doctrine, it said, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. So even in that doctrine, if you're using that as your spiritual basis, you can't say the world is evil and the world is worldly, this, that, and the third, and make it that correlation with darkness and evil. If it says that for God himself so loved the world that he gave a sacrifice of his son to this world to save it. So I say that to say that things are so subjective that until you grow and experience and realize the actualities that we live in, the older you get, the more you realize that, yo, nothing is what it seems.
Absolutely.
Nothing is what it seems.
You make a valid point too, because even in the scripture they speak on if thou make thy bed in hell, God is there, and if you are one to ascend to heaven, God is there. If you are ready,
and if you believe that God gave the devil or whatever you believe in all of his dominion, then that's still God's territory.
still God's territory.
And
Absolutely.
if that's your belief, I'm just saying it's so subjective. It's so, you know, it's just so parallel to one another, you know, that I don't think we should get caught up in that. We should just get caught up in being within ourselves.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, at this point, we need to cleanse and we need to go within ourselves. When you say spiritual warfare, your spirit should never be having warfare, because your spirit should be discerning from within. Remember what I said. If you can't find yourself within, then you're going to find yourself without.
You goddamn right.
Go within. It don't matter. Nothing in this world matters. Go within. Take that time to be within yourself, and every move you make gonna be the right move. It may not be the most comfortable move. It may not be the most, you know, in the moment, it may not be the most soothing move. But eventually, when the pieces of the puzzle shift and everything starts to just come together, you're going to look back and you're going to say, man, I'm so glad I trusted myself. So I think the lesson of tonight is for everybody to trust themselves no matter where they are in life.
Yeah.
I got people trying to call me.
I know. Yo, well, I'll wrap it up with you. On the up and up, long story short, I'm an artist, musician, or whatever. And
look, I'm gonna make this easy for you. DM me right now. I'm gonna send you my email. Send it to me, brother.
You already know. Listen, man, all love. Thank you so much for this convo, bro. This was very healthy. We'll talk soon.
Love, bro.
All right, Godspeed, bro.
All right. Calling me. Let's get back into some more. Let's see what's going on. Oh, ain't you cool? Ain't you cool? Talking about what's up, mama, what's going on? Because you know she in there making smoothies. Boy, you funny. Come here, boy. Get that to mama. Hey, somebody about to come. You heard me? Somebody about to come here. They ain't not coming in yet, though. I'm letting you know somebody about to come in here.
Who is it? Who is it?
Mind your business, nosy boy. Come here.
I'm the one who heard you.
All right, go.
You're joking. What? Yo, man. What's up, man?
The love, man. The love is always what's up.
Yes, sir. I was just bumping Play Too Rough earlier, too. It's crazy. Like, I did not think I would be on live with you. But, real quick. So I started this earlier this morning, and, it's super crazy how everything happened. Like, after I stopped and took a break, I got on my phone and then, like, read all this shit that happened, and I was just tripping. But, check it out.
That's a portrait?
It's a Crenshaw album cover, but I mean, yeah.
No, I'm saying you did that? That's your art?
Yeah.
Bro, that's dope as shit.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I have so much. I'm about to do a Zero Gravity cover soon because I just love that album so much.
Man.
Yeah, I got a bunch more too, like just a bunch of artists.
Do some art for me, bro.
I got you, man. I got you. That'd be dope. That'd be super dope.
Yeah, bro.
I seen, I think you posted it a while back, like some of those big paintings or pieces you got of you. Those are dope. Those are sick.
Oh, bro, I'm so sad.
Yeah, man. I was tripping for like a good few hours after I found out because it was just like, it wasn't even like too much of a coincidence. It was just, I was confused, you know, like, I'm like, why out of the today? Like, I choose to do this one because I have an art show coming up on Friday, and I was like, why today? You know?
Strong, bro.
Yeah. Thanks for adding me to your live, man. That's crazy.
I'm getting so sad. It's getting so sad. I'm just getting so sad. I'm trying not to be sad.
I don't think we could try not to be, you know? Sometimes it just, the feelings happen. I felt the same way earlier. As soon as I dropped my phone, dude, I was tripping. I thought it wasn't even real for a second, and then I was reading all of it, and it was just surreal. You all right, King?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm straight.
I know, man. It's hard, man, especially just like so out of the blue. I remember when I found out Mac Miller passed, I was literally in rehab like my first week because I went to rehab a year ago, and oh man, I was so broken down.
Yeah.
It sucked. It sucked. It still does. Doesn't even matter who it is, you know. It's always gonna affect you.
Shit is crazy, bro.
Very crazy. I appreciate you saying what you said on that, on talking to the one guy, because I read that book that he was talking about, and you kind of put it in a very more clear perspective for me, you know, especially with the realization thing that I didn't even think of it that way, you know, and that really opened my mind to just a lot more.
Right. And then you think about like people that never get it, you know, as much as you tell them stuff, it's like they don't get it. They don't realize it because they can't actualize it and bring it to life. And that's what realizing something is. It's not whatever you think in your mind. It's knowing it subconscious, because you could know some shit in your mind and never do it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can you can know that like, yo, this is wrong. This ain't right, or this is good. And then you could never fucking do it because you don't realize it. The only way to realize something is to put it into action, right? And that creates habits. And then habits form nature. So you need to create the habitual nature of doing something to realize it. You get what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
It's like, you know, like if I want to make money, I can't just sit around thinking about money. I have to do something in order to do that. And that's with anything in life.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, for real, though, I appreciate you, you know, just opening up about the whole situation, because it's just, I mean, people tweet about it, people talk about it, but, I mean, not too many, I mean, talk about it, like, with their fan base, for instance, and it's just super real to see someone do that, man. I've loved your music since fucking high school, and for you to have such a big inspiration is just, it's really cool, man. And I appreciate everything you do and say, man. It's just, you keep it super real, right to the point. Appreciate it.
Bro, I'm so lost right now.
Man, I know. I don't even think I could sell this piece either. Like, I do pieces of like the X Tentacion one or Lil Peep or just any artist, but this one, especially today, like I've never done a painting where a few hours later I find out that the person I'm painting has passed, and it was just, it hurt, dude. It was scary, you know. It was really scary, and it's just super sad too. It's just like, yeah. But yeah, man, I'm not gonna hold you too long, man. I really appreciate you talking to me.
I would really appreciate if you do a piece for me, dog.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go on your Instagram, check out some pictures that I think, or I mean, you could tell me one you want. I'll DM you though.
See what inspires you, because you know you're an artist, and then if you see something, just show me what you thinking. And
hell yeah, man, I'll DM you. I'll show you some little sketches I come up with, and I'll DM you and see which one you like, and that'll be sick, dude. That'll be awesome.
Bet, bro.
Peace, man.
All right.
All love.
Peace. Everybody been going crazy.
Yo, what's going on, man? How you doing?
What's up, bro? You killing it right now with the Beard Gang.
Yeah, definitely bearding it up. Yeah, rough times, man.
You make me look like a fucking infant. I just looked at your face and looked at mine. I was like, where the fuck is my facial hair?
I don't think I've shaved in over like 6 months.
Sheesh, bro. I have literally nothing going on right now on my face.
It's wild shit, man. Well, toxic world we live in, man. How you doing? How you doing now? Getting through it.
Yeah.
What are you drinking over there? Got some good raspberries and shit in there, or what?
It's what's in it?
It's raspberries, peaches.
That was a good call. Raspberries, I called that. Lola's making you some good raspberries. What's going on, Lola? How you doing?
Good.
Drinking my Crystal Geyser. You still drinking Starkey, man, or what? Trying to stay healthy?
We be drinking some of this.
That's awesome.
And some Starkey. But I think I'm about to invest into some distilled water.
I don't trust that shit. I trust the Starkey.
Have you read up on it?
Yeah, I drink it sometimes, but
I'm gonna ask one of my advisors. What I know a couple scientists, but not like government scientists, like real science, like biochemistry, and I'm gonna ask them like, is it what's the benefits and how should we do it? And I'll send you the info depending on like what they tell me, just to let you know.
Yeah, I'd say stick with the Starkey just because Dr. Sabi used that at at Usha Village, the 9.8 thermal water, and that's why you drink it. But yeah, I don't know. I trust the.
Staby was using Starkey?
Not Starkey, but he had thermal water.
But it was geothermal.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
that Starkey is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's great. No, I used to drink it too. It's expensive. I can't afford it anymore. But yeah, it's wild, man. Friggin' with Nipsey and the friggin' documentary and shit. I don't know. It's terrible.
Man, listen.
But you know what's great though?
I don't really believe in coincidence, bruh.
No, I don't either.
I don't believe in coincidence, but I'm not saying it's that. I'm just saying that coupled with that and just, it's like, come on, bro. Like, at this point, we're not a stupid, like, people. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, information is more available than it ever was.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on. Like, the fuck, bro? Like, dog. Shit is weird, man.
It's gonna open people's eyes though, man. Because some kid messaged me tonight. Because I haven't healed anything like huge yet, like cancer or herpes or AIDS or anything. But I've helped people cure like their heart disease. And some kid had a blood clot, and he came to me, and he doesn't have a blood clot. And diabetes I've cured, and all that. So what
steps would you tell someone to take that may be suffering from those type of things?
Yeah, so what I did was I studied Dr. Morse. You know Dr. Morse? You heard of him? Dr. Sabi is how I found out about it first. So Dr. Sabi, what I recommend to people is Starkey water, Dr. Sabi herbs. So I go to this place, Upful Blends, UPFUL Blends, and she sells, Dr. Sabi herbal compounds. She's dating Dr. Sabi's son, so it's like she knows what she's talking about. And this guy Dr. Morris, he always talks about fruits. That's why my name is Fruits, Water, Herbs, because I think those are the best to eliminate any disease. But
right.
Recently, we teamed up with a restaurant in Newark. Newark, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
from the East Coast, bro.
Yeah, we're doing herbal compounds through that, and gonna try to heal some people over there. This place called Healthy Hippie in Newark. So it's crazy with this Nipsey Hussle thing, man. I don't know. This was wild.
Yeah, bro. It's almost just too blatant. It's almost as blatant as like 9/11. It's like, it's too devastating.
Yeah.
And it's too blatant. It's not like what person do you know that does that?
Yeah.
It's not calculated. It's just like come on. Something's not right.
Yeah. I feel like it sucks that he had to go, but I feel like it's gonna be a big seed for the future. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna wake people up.
Yeah.
Again, sucks it had to go that way, but universe doesn't.
Right, and the way that I was looking at it is like, I was looking at it in a more celebratory fashion, from a more spiritual essence. And, at some point there's ascension. Nobody can stay here. So we have to look at things on a higher level. And now we have an ancestor, Now we have somebody whose good energy is now manifested into the earth, back into the earth. We need that to go back into the earth because the earth needs good energy to thrive. So we need that, We need that essence to exist and to ascend, In a sense, we need it. It can't stay here because it doesn't work here. It works there. It's what enlightens everybody. All the good energy that came before us. So it's there. Literally, it's there. And that's just the way I'm trying to look at it.
Oh, man. Rough times. So if I said something like I blame the government for this. I don't know if they killed him or whatever, but I feel like the world creates these conditions. So black kids are in the hood, and they grow up in these toxic environments, and they have to adapt and survive. You know how it is, and I don't know how I'm gonna word this, but it's rough, man. I don't know. Like our world is just so like the foods they feed us are just so toxic, and like alcohol and just drugs, and it's just terrible. All of it. It's horrible. And like people are so uptight with like having to go to work and like just they just like the school shootings and like I don't know. It's just I don't know where I was going with it, but
It's too much.
it's horrible. It's like
It's too much.
Yeah, dollar. Why? Cause this the part where they hate. Back to back chips, Golden State. I'm still winning off the eights. Not to be confused with the apes. But you know that I'm a steamer. BBS rims on the Beamer. I'm in the hood chillin' with the Phoenix. I'm Steph Curry, Bunch, Draymond Green.